Whoops.
Let's try it again. Take 3. Third time's a charm,
Yeah.
right?
We have experienced some technical difficulties,
Where's
but
the
we
chat?
have
Make
figured
sure
it
we
out. We're right here. Can you hear
Can
us?
you hear us?
I believe that we have troubleshot all of our problems. We have reset
Well, not
some
all of our
things.
problems.
Well,
Maybe
no, but
the live
all
problems.
of the technical difficulties. So I think we have reset and fixed all of the things we can. So hopefully you can hear us.
Forgot my notebook.
I was like, where are you going? You can't just leave.
I'm out here.
we have a
I
show
wrote
to do.
more notes and I left them back there.
All right. I have been confirmed. They can hear
We're
us.
good.
All right. We're
All right.
back.
So welcome to the Local Sports Chowdown. I'm Red Velvet. Uncle Lump here.
Hello. Take 3.
Take 3 for the third time. If you don't know who we are, you should by now. So we want to thank our gold sponsors, Wabash Valley Plumbing, Stitch Brands, Pappy's Barbecue, Peak Performance Gym, ML Productions, and the Wabash Valley Adult Teen Challenge. And with the Wabash Valley Adult Teen Challenge, we are doing a donation drive to get them some items that they need. They'll be running till March 21st, and we will be taking donations here at the diner. And if you want to donate, there's a tote outside in front of the Stitch shop. Just donate it, and anybody that donates will be entered into a giveaway for a T-shirt and a Diner Pod hat. So,
and basically what they are, for anyone who doesn't know, they are a facility based out of Terre Haute that helps with men with addiction issues and things like that. And basically we found out today that everything but the big trash bags you can get at Dollar Tree. So we got a lot for very little to kind of help get it started. So just a tip, if you're out there and you can spare a couple bucks, if you're at Dollar Tree, you can throw a couple things in your cart to donate. Obviously, it helps a good cause, and you get entered to win one of our cool shirts and hats. So
absolutely. And also our merch store's open, shop.thedinerpod.com. The St. Patty's Day, today is the last day to get that shirt, but the rest will be still
order now.
Order now and get those in. And also, we do have a podcast. If you didn't know that, we do have a podcast Mondays and Thursdays when the episodes drop on Spotify, Apple, and we do have more. I'll let him go in more detail.
They have been added to Amazon Music, Google Podcast, and iHeartRadio. So any of those, if you do not have Apple or Spotify, I assume you have those. There's a couple free ones that are in there as well. So I think with pretty much any Android phone, you can get Google Podcast on, as well as like obviously Apple comes with the iPhone. So should be able to find us pretty much anywhere now.
Yep, we're everywhere. We're like weeds.
Yeah, we're growing everywhere.
And then also we have now started the Diner Daily Special. I even misspelled that on this one.
Good job. Well, it's okay. I misspelled fashion on the thing.
Fashion. So. It's Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., sometimes live, sometimes pre-recorded, depending on what's going on. We discuss trending topics, current events, and anything in a more comedic fashion. We don't deep dive too deep into the weeds because we don't know what we're talking about either. So
we try to be very informative and just have some fun and throw out kind of the things that are going on in the world. So
also do your own research
in our own way.
Yes. And it's usually funny. Sometimes not as funny as like the post wrap up.
We have some pretty good conversations before and after. Yeah. So
that
we
might
need to start recording those. Yeah. Well, it would have to for the conversation that happened on Friday.
That is true. It was not PG. But anyway.
No, it was not PG.
Get down to the nitty gritty.
It was almost R.
Yeah.
It became very graphic.
It was just
Anyway, it became a very crappy situation.
It was a very crappy situation. But Northview versus Danville in the regional championship. Danville did win 61-39. I don't have any stats because the game was so late, but I watched it, and tough game, boys. But Carson Fosdick, the Foz, he was lighting it up from 3. Big man shooting threes. That's cool.
Awesome.
But Danville pulled one out and got the victory. But great season Knights. Coach Sean Neville, thank you for – congratulations. I don't want to thank you, but congratulations for –
Thank you for being an awesome guy.
Yes, for being a good person. But congrats on a first year. I mean, winning the section on your first year with a young team.
Can't beat that.
Speaks volumes. And you get your assistant coaches, your staff, that you couldn't do it without them either. So thank you to all the coaches who helped work with these boys and make them champions. So I can't
Good
wait to see
season.
what the next few years are going to be scary.
They're going to be very good.
Yeah. So
Excited to watch.
there's that. Now let's do some North Clay wrestling. Shout out to Ryan Colclaser for the stats.
Thank
This
you.
is from the week prior. Did make the cutoff, so we're gonna talk about it now. But North Clay versus South Putnam, 64-48 Knights. The forfeit victories: Emmett Heiliger, Lucas McNeely, Dylan Royer, Max Short, Vaden Smith, and Alden Shepard. Andres Mendez with a major decision. The pins: Nolan Heiliger, Addison Burbank, Ashton Boyd, and Austin Brewer. And then the JV pin: Braylon Kinney. And then over the North Clay versus Honey Creek, 88-33 Knights. So the forfeit victories: Ryland Sellers, Emmett Heiliger, Andres Mendez, and Austin Brewer. Pins: Eli Conklin, Nolan Heiliger, Addison Burbank, Eli Shaley, Alden Shepard, Ashton Boyd, Lane Barker, Lucas Miller, and Londo Harrison. A lot of pinfalls there, bud.
Great job.
Decision: Grady Irwin and Preston Parker. And then with JV pins: Reed Barker, Addison Burbank, Max Short, and Addison Burbank again. And then Eli Shaley with a JV decision and Austin Brewer with a JV major decision.
Good job.
Over to you.
North Clay versus South Vermilion, 39-30 Knights. Pins: Emmett Helliger, Nolan Helliger, Austin Brewer, Londo Harrison, Reed Barker, and Lane Barker. Great job. Wins by decision: Cole Smith. And JV decision: Emmett Helliger. Great job. And then for the WIC tournament, they placed 4th out of 11 teams. Podium finishes: Ryland Sellers, 4th place; Emmett Helliger, 3rd place; Eli Conklin, 5th place; Lucas McNeely, 4th place; Sawyer McQueen, 2nd place; Nolan Helliger, 1st place; Dylan Royer, 5th place; Eli Shaley, sorry, I'm struggling, 5th place; Vaden Smith, 6th place; Damon Lance, 4th place; Alden Shepard, 2nd place; Grace LeBrun, 5th place; Austin Brewer, 1st place; Lane Barker, 2nd place; Lucas Miller, 4th place; and Londo Harrison, 4th place. Great job.
You want to do jiu-jitsu?
Sure.
We do have some jiu-jitsu. These are some kids we know. If your child does jiu-jitsu and gets an accomplishment, please send it to us and we'll talk about it.
And that being said, before we jump into this one, anything, if your kids are in karate, taekwondo, mental math, it does anything that your kids are involved in that we can give them a shout out and kind of give them the kudos for any of these extracurricular activities they're doing. It's obviously all taking hard work. So we would love to cover anything. So send away. It does not have to be a sport. We would love to talk about any of it just to give these kids motivation and kudos for doing this stuff. So, and then another thing for the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, we have here in a week or so.
Yeah.
We interviewed Jason Frazier from Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. It's an awesome interview to be coming out here in about a week or two. Be looking for that one. It was a lot of fun, and it'll definitely give you some insight if you or your kids are on the fence about taking jiu-jitsu. I think it'll definitely help push you over that edge. So definitely check that out. But for Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Brazil, David Gallion had his 2nd stripe on his white-orange belt. Great job, buddy. And Jacob Greenwell had his 4th stripe on his yellow belt. Awesome job.
Then we jump over to U10 volleyball for the YMCA. Send us your volleyball stats. I'm not good with volleyball stats, so I'm going to get your crowns out with me because I tried even my own daughter's game and I gave up because I don't know the terminology. So we'll get with Kaylee Pettiford and she can get her crowns out and show us what stats we can keep. But we have Trent Car Construction. They defeated Riddell Farms. They won 25-14 in the first match and 25-9 in the second match. And then Romus Farms defeated Klein Automotive 25-14 in the first match and then 25-23 in the second. It was real tough.
Nice.
Real close right there.
And that's something too. We'll try to put something together to get to Kaylee at the Y. That way you guys have something you can pick up at the front if you guys are going in there to the games, whatever, make it easy to keep the stats. So then you can just take a picture of it and shoot it over to us and we'll make it simple.
Yep, absolutely.
And that goes for any of them. If there's any sort of sport club activity that we can make it easier to send the stat sheet, let us know what we need to do and we'll gladly come up with something and get it sent out for you.
I know like horse club or something they do.
Like, that'd be cool.
They do like I don't know what the contest where they jump over stuff.
Yeah, like 4-H. Obviously,
4-H.
The fair will be coming up
coming
this summer. Same thing there. Like, we would love to just keep being able to kind of do this for the community and for these kids and keep promoting all this stuff.
Absolutely. So that does it for the local sports Chowdown take 3.
We made it.
We made it.
Sort
we
of.
survived.
There's a chance we've been frozen this whole time. So if so, I apologize, but it's frozen on my screen. So we'll see what happens.
Great. Gotta love the internet we pay for.
It's because you quit.
I guess.
They're mad. They're
Could
starting
be.
to take it out on your service.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not
I'll just,
very nice.
I won't say any more. I don't want to incriminate myself.
Yeah,
on
fair.
camera.
Yep. Seems like a good time to just wrap this one
We'll
up.
just
and
wrap her up.
We'll move on.
Yep. So we're out of here. We'll see you next week.
See you in the morning. Bye.
Bye. Oh yeah, tomorrow.